Hey friends, it's been a while since the last time I posted a video. Maybe 3 weeks actually. It's been a busy past 3 weeks. The quarter just started. The school year just started in general, so it's just like everything's been all over the place and trying to get into the swing of things. Good news though, I'm halfway done with college. Halfway at 2 weeks and a few days done with college. So I got this. Um, I've been in Seattle for 5 months. 5 months. I've actually lived in Seattle for 2 years, but I've been back in Seattle for 5 weeks as of today. And in the past 5 weeks, I've done some really good stuff. I moved to a different building, which has been great. It's very different here. It's on the opposite side of campus. Uh, yeah, and I'm a junior amongst a sea of first and second year students, so it's just like, whoa, this is weird. Um, but I'm digging it. I like it a lot. My friends don't live very close to me anymore. The friend that I spend most of the time with, I see her often, so it's not that bad. But I'm definitely not having the sense of like, oh, you're my neighbor. I live down the hall from you, and we can just knock on each other's doors. It's very different. But I also think it makes you work a little more for friendship, and I think that's how you create good friends. By the relationships that you create and stuff like that. So I'm digging it, and I think that it's very good because it's like knowing who your true friends are and sticking with them. Because in high school, you hang out with the same people all the time, and then once you go to college, it's like, well, bye. um, so there's that, and yeah, so the people in my building are great, not gonna lie. I love them dearly, and it's only been 5 weeks since I've gotten to know them very well. So I'm doing it. My residents are great. They're wonderful people. Anyway, um, I've been here for 5 weeks. I've lost 5.5 pounds, 5.5, 6-ish pounds, maybe like 5.7, 5.6, 5.7 pounds. And I've lost an inch on my waist and an inch on my hips. So I'm really happy about that. And I think that I can definitely do more. Not that I am looking to do more, but I do think that I have 2 months left, and the first 5 weeks has been like very experimental. Like, what can I handle? And I definitely think I can handle more, and I can push myself even more because I've given myself cheat days and like, oh, I don't need to exercise because I'm just gonna lay on my couch and watch Netflix kind of nights. Instead, I could use that to do something else. So that's what I will be doing for the next 2 months, hopefully. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't think that I can do a video a day. I definitely don't. So I'm gonna do them once a week, and I also think that I'll run out of things to say, and I just don't. That'll be boring. Um, so yeah, uh, it's been good though. I'm really happy with my changes. I also got a Fitbit from one of my friends for my birthday. Thank you, Allison. Um, and it's been really, really helpful in regards to holding myself accountable for my activity or lack thereof, like not making my 10,000 steps a day or drinking enough water or getting enough sleep. I think sleep is the biggest thing that I need to work on right now. But yeah, it's great. And people are like, oh, it's so stupid. But I think that my Fitbit's perfect. It helps me, it motivates me, and it's great. And I'm really happy with it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to push myself a little harder. It's been really stressful these past few weeks, like 3 weeks, 5 weeks of being back in Seattle, just because I've been doing a lot. Hmm. I had a lot on my plate. At the beginning of the school year, it's always really busy. I thought I was losing it, but you know, when I look back at it, there are like little things that I dropped the ball on, but they weren't very detrimental. But I think that I need to give myself a lot more grace because I was taking on a lot, but you know, I am my worst critic, and it's always been that way. I've always been like that. Like, oh my gosh, I forgot to email someone back, and I was late by like a day, and I beat myself up, and it was like, boy, Layla, you're really busy. So people have to be more forgiving, and you get when you can. It's not like you're waiting like 2 weeks to reply to them. So there's that, and like people just get lost in a sea of email. So little things like that I'm trying to let go of. I've always struggled. I've always struggled with forgiving myself and giving myself grace. So that's definitely another thing that I'm focusing on this year. Yeah, that and self-care. But I've been doing good with that. It's like no means no. Like I can't do that. Or setting boundaries. Like that's not okay with me. Putting my foot down and not letting people walk all over me. It's a struggle, especially in like classes when you need to get something done. But it's life lesson. I can't let people do that to me for the rest of my life. In other news, I also dropped a minor. So I've decided to stop overcomplicating my life. Like I don't really need that extra minor. So I dropped my economics minor, and now I'm just an entrepreneurship and innovations minor. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy about that, and it's great, and it's very freeing. I feel like I don't have to overload anymore, and I also dropped the idea of graduating early, and because that would mean overloading for us in my college career, and a lot of things, a lot of more valuable things other than just academics go on in college. So I need more time, for myself and for building my personage. So I'm really pleased and proud of myself for letting go of something that I just knew would take more work but was unnecessary. I don't, yeah, so there's that. And yeah, I just got over a cold. I don't think it was a cold actually. I think it was like a bug or something, not a 24-hour bug. It was like, I was kind of sick. I was pretty sick actually um, for the past week. And I just got over it yesterday. I still cough a little bit, but overall, I have a pep in my step. I'm a little chipper and I'm pretty happy. Uh, so yeah, I'm really stoking on that. Um, yeah, so there's that, and it's really exciting. I don't know what else to say actually. I think that's it for now. Not too much has gone on in my life. I say that, but I was extremely busy. Like I'm a full-time student, a lead office assistant, I'm a officer for a club, and I'm a resident assistant. So it's been very, very busy, and it's like integrating all of these things into my life was a little bit difficult, a little rougher start, but as long as you manage your time, you can do anything, and don't let anyone tell you that you can and that you're overcommitting yourself, because as long as you're taking care of yourself, that's all that really matters. And as long as you're enjoying yourself, and like things don't become a chore, and you have to definitely be very clear with what you can and cannot do. And I feel really bad because it's like I'm really busy, and I'm sure everyone is really busy, but being open about like how busy you are is really important. And if you say like, no, I can do that because I'm not busy, it's fine, but you have like to read 100 pages tonight and you have an essay due tomorrow, no. So just be sure you take care of yourself. I learned the hard way, don't want you to, but yeah, I will see you on Friday.